Hey, YouTubers, Facebookers.
YouTubers.
Hey, anybody that's watching my video right now, hi. Hope you're all doing good. Hope you enjoyed your very short weekend like mine was very short. This is Evan.
You know me.
Well,
I've been around.
For a long time, he hasn't been around because he was living somewhere else and I hadn't vlogged for a long time. So now he vlogged with me back in 2008.
Long time ago.
That was a long time ago. And then a couple times here and there in like 2009, but since then I don't think not so much.
Not so much.
So anyway, the reason why I'm vlogging is just to say hello and talk about a couple different things that what have been going on here with us. And Evan moved in with me about a month and a half ago, 2 months. I don't even, it's been so long.
It's been like a month and a week.
It's been a really long time. So he moved in with me, and I've been just getting back into going back to the gym and working out. And so Evan's been coming with me to the gym. I belong to Planet Fitness, and they allow you to bring a guest
Planet Fitness.
anytime you want. So he's been,
The thumb.
definitely the thumb.
You know, to be honest,
two thumbs.
quite honest, their facility is really nice.
The facility is beautiful.
Can't complain about
It's
that.
clean. The bathrooms are clean.
I really
It
don't have
doesn't.
any complaints about it. It's
It
really
doesn't
great.
smell like a gym.
Not at all.
The equipment is always working, and it's super friendly. The people behind the counters really friendly. All the other people, they're just kind of like the customers. They're working out. They're doing what they need to do. There's nobody standing around like flexing their muscles and checking you out. It's not a meat market at all. It's very nice.
Meat market.
It's definitely not a meat market. So we are, we've been going several times now, and we're
probably, I think, 6 times altogether now.
yeah. So we did 3 gym visits this week. We went to the gym 3 times this week, which is crazy. And Evan gets on the treadmill and runs. I don't do that. I don't get on the treadmill and run. There's no freaking way. So we just, we get on the treadmill. We stretch first. We've learned that we need to stretch everything before we start working out. So we stretched and we got on the treadmill. And I graduated up to 35 minutes on the treadmill. Most of the time I'm going like 2.5 miles per hour, and then it starts going down, counting down at the end for 5 minutes, and just basically just sweating my butt off. I have some headphones that are Bluetooth that hook up to my YouTube videos that I like to watch, and I just listen and watch YouTube music videos. Evan's got his headset thingies, earbuds.
But I use Spotify.
He listens to Spotify, and it's all heavy metal stuff.
Yeah.
So we do that. Then we go and do like the other machines. I didn't do bike the last time because I just didn't think that I needed to. I mean, I had my heart rate up there
Honestly,
for
the
30
treadmill's
minutes.
enough.
What?
The treadmill's enough.
Treadmill, yeah. It was enough.
It's plenty of cardio.
Then we did like the weight machines, a stomach crunching machine, and that's pretty much it. We have been just super motivated, and I'm totally addicted to that endorphin flow that I get, that rush. So we've been just motivated, and we're gonna keep going. We're taking a break today, and probably we'll go tomorrow night. Today is Sunday. Evan is, learning that he should be eating more veggies and protein and not so much carbs. So he's already lost.
I think I do pretty good.
He's lost about 5 pounds.
Considering the fact that I was eating like crap, eating like Taco Bell and Pizza Hut the last like, geez, it had to be the last like 8 months of my life.
Oh yeah, that could happen.
I swear. After I moved out of that place in the valley, I was eating my feelings.
Oh yeah,
Who can relate?
Yeah.
Everybody relates to that.
I totally relate. I get depressed and I get tired.
And
and
now if I eat my feelings, I'll just eat chickens and salads and vegetables.
Don't eat like whole chickens alive. Like chicken breast.
Yeah.
Nico,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Nico's...
He's watching us like, what the heck is going on?
He doesn't know exactly what he wants to do. Do you want to lay down next to me? Come on. So, I'm usually on track with my lifestyle and eating all vegan, no meat, no dairy products and stuff. But every once in a while, I just, I'm not ever going to be completely gung-ho and strict. It's not going to happen, because if I don't cook, I don't eat, and sometimes I am just like over it.
Well, that's okay, but the thing is that when you do say you want to go get like El Pollo Loco, say we went El Pollo Loco and got their like just the salad in the tortilla thing,
the
like,
tostada.
that's okay. Just know that you just kind of have to go to the gym and go a little harder that next time.
Yeah.
Just know that you, instead of burning 300 calories, you should try to burn 4.
Yeah.
So that's all it is, and just being consistent. I mean, I've lost weight so many times, and it's crazy because every time I've lost weight, it's after a relationship, and I was like, well, I just want to look better. I want to feel better about me. So it just, but it working out makes you feel better in general.
Well, absolutely. So. Eating clean does too for me.
Yeah.
But every now and then, like I said,
don't deprive yourself.
I'm not. I am definitely
everything
not
in excess
going to.
is bad for you. So
I'm just gonna, when I feel like I have to have something, I'm gonna have it, and then work harder at the gym.
There you go.
Because there is.
Boom.
I should not have to deprive myself, especially. Check this out, peoples. Look at this. Sorry, showing you the stomach a little bit. Look at this. Can you even see? Look.
Take my word for it. Jesus.
Those were skin tight. I'm losing my drawers, and my top is like really loose. And so these shorts were skin tight in February, and that's when I really said, I'm growing out of my largest size shorts. And I'm like, no, not gonna do that, because there's nothing worse than getting to the point where you feel so uncomfortable and everything hurts and you're fatigued, and then you look in the mirror and you're like, oh my freaking God, and go to put on your clothes and they're all too small for you. Everything, your bras are too tight. Mine are all falling off of me.
I get you, girlfriend. I know. I feel the bra.
The bra thing. And so the jock strap thing for you, right?
Jock strap.
Although if you're
I haven't worn one of those since wrestling back in when I was 12.
Oh my God! If your jock strap was getting looser, there's a problem there. So, I feel like I've worked hard to get to the 23 pounds that I've lost. Now it's 23. It's gotten down to 23. I still have a whole bunch of weight to go, but my numbers aren't going up. They're going down. Obviously, my inches are like going, and I am pain-free. And the pain-free actually comes from some new meds that I'm on. I think I've told you guys about it, Savella. So if any of you guys are suffering from fibromyalgia and you have excruciating pain all over your body, I don't like prescription drugs. I've never liked them because they've never worked. This new med that I'm using now, I've gotten up to the highest dose, and I literally have no pain. I mean, I get a little pinch in my back and my hip a little bit, and literally if I stretch it out, it goes away. So, thank goodness my hair is getting too long too. See? And I wear it in a bun all the time. It's too hot. That's why. So, I'm just, I started feeling so good that I started going to the gym, and now going to the gym makes me want to go more, and I don't have any pain.
Well, it's nice when you don't have to go by your fucking self.
Yeah.
Excuse my language.
He
by
said
yourself.
the F word.
You don't have to go by yourself.
No, I mean,
nice to have somebody there.
I would go by myself and I would just listen
It sucks
to
going
music.
by yourself, though.
Yeah, it's
I
nice.
never like doing that stuff by
It's
myself.
nice to have Evan there because we'll finish doing what we're doing, then we'll go over
We're
and
forcing ourselves to go.
yeah,
She's like, I'm going to the gym. I'm like, man, I don't want to go, but I got to.
yeah, but
She's going, I should.
yeah. I mean, if I'm going, you gotta go. You just gotta.
Yep.
So, so we're just Sunday afternoon. We went and saw Grant, Tara, and Gracie, and that was nice. We brought some breakfast munchies over there, and just hung out. And then we're home now. Scott had to go take a nap. Scott's having some more than usual flare-ups, really bad, like not just little ones, big ones, and it's getting to the point where I'm freaking out. It's just there's a whole bunch of different factors. He needs more sleep. He doesn't want to go to bed at night at a decent hour. So on top of all the brain fog and the MS issues that he's having now, he's exhausted on top of that. And a couple weeks ago, he got lost coming home from work. And yesterday, he got lost going to work. So, yes, people, his neurologist is aware. We're seeing his neurologist on August 27th. And we also have an appointment pending. We got to find out when that starts to see an MS specialist in downtown LA. We're all the way in Palmdale. It's going to be like an hour and a half drive there and an hour and a half drive back, which is going to frickin' suck, but we got to do it.
At least I'm here to watch Nico.
Well, if it comes to that point.
Oh,
Yeah. So we got to find out when the appointment is, and it's really difficult watching your partner kind of fade away. Sometimes he's like really like he's alert and he's in conversation and everything, and sometimes he is just like he'll be talking to you and he'll just be like fading off while he's talking to you. So I worry that it's more than the MS, or it's just that he is so exhausted. I don't know what it is, but we have a new schedule here. He gets home from work at almost 6 in the afternoon. I'm going to make him go take a shower. Then I'm going to feed him dinner, and then he's going to make his lunch, and then he's going to be allowed 1 hour of TV, and then he has to go to bed before 10 o'clock at night because he gets up at 5:30 in the morning. He's been like sneaking and staying up after midnight, and then the next day he's completely out of it. He text messaged me. I was out doing something and I didn't get his text. He was saying, I'm lost. I don't know where I'm going. I can't get to work. I can't find work. And when I come back here and I'm in the kitchen, Evan's like, Scott's coming. Scott's home. He's coming in the door. I'm like, what? And so I open the door and there he is, and you could tell on his face he's just like sad, panic-stricken, exhausted. And so we had to call in at work. He was 45 minutes late calling in. I said he tried to make it into work. He couldn't. So he went to bed for 5.5 hours yesterday. And then I think he went to bed late last night. So he's got to catch up with the sleep that he's missing. So we're both sitting here and we're both concerned. I mean, I don't know what else to do but hope that the specialist has better medication, better treatment, because that's what his neurologist said. I want you to see the specialist for MS. There's better treatments out there, and they should be able to help. Well, we're going to cross our fingers and see if that's going to be the case. So that's one thing that I've been dealing with. Work is super busy. Work is like really like just astoundingly crazed. And it's, you know, you do the best that you can, but you still get stressed out. So I'm stressed out because of work, and then my husband, and then my dog. And he had something going on with his knee a couple weeks ago. He's okay now. Making sure Nico is eating nutritious food so he could lose weight. So he's lost almost 2 pounds. Per his doctor's orders, the doctor said he needed to lose weight, so he has lost weight. And then yesterday, literally, it was a horrific day for people in El Paso with the Walmart mall shooting, with all the people that were killed and injured. And it's just so sad. My faith leads me to believe that Christ is coming back. I cannot imagine the world continuing on like it is and getting even worse. And I just believe that Christ is coming back, because we can't go on like this. Humanity is dark and dirty and destroyed, and we have a dark, dirty person that's in the highest office in the United States, and I can't even call him the P word, because he doesn't exemplify the word.
There's a couple P words I could think of for the guy.
Oh, I could too. PR.
Prick
Yeah.
is one.
PRICK, yeah.
Let's say that's not really a bad word. There's
So,
a couple other ones I could-
yeah, there's a whole bunch of words, but we are under siege, people. We are under siege by the guy in that office and all of his decrepit cronies in the Senate, the Republicans, and in his administration. Just why are they allowed to stay in there is beyond me. I am just flabbergasted, and he's best buddies with the North Korean dictator and old Vlad. I can't wrap my head around it. And then there was a shooting today, or was it yesterday too?
At 1 in the morning.
At 1 in the morning, Dayton, Ohio. There was a shooting also.
9 people dead.
9 people dead. There was over 21 people dead in the El Paso, Texas rampage. I can't even begin to know what those people feel like, that the families of these innocent people that were just shopping or working and then at the, where did it happen in Ohio?
Dayton, Ohio.
I know, but where was it?
Just like on the Arts District out there.
In the
downtown.
Arts District. I'm sorry that I'm not familiar with that story, because I just found out about it this morning and I didn't get to watch TV or read about it.
They killed that gunner.
They killed the second gunman in Dayton, Ohio. So I can't. I just don't get it. And then remember, just a while ago, a week ago, there was the Gilroy.
This all happened in a week.
Within a week, four shootings in a week. New York, Gilroy, the Garlic Festival, and then El Paso, and then Ohio, Dayton, Ohio, in 1 week. And I am just like, I feel such great despair. It's really hard to stay positive, because I have children and a grandchild that needs to live in this world, and I am panic stricken for them. I am, it's like, I don't dwell on stuff like that. Like when I go out, I try to avoid crowds. I really do. Like I don't want to go to any kind of festivals or carnivals or outside concerts, or I don't want to go to any amusement parks. I don't want to do any of that. But freaking Walmart. I go to Walmart. These people were at freaking Walmart shopping with their kids and their family and people working. And they're gone now. Gone. So you can't avoid going to work because you got to feed your family. It's and then you just go out. I have to go grocery shopping, or I've got to pick something up, and you pack the kids into the car. That kind of shit scares me. That kind of shit scares me, and it breaks my heart for all those innocent people. It's just unfair. And it's nothing's ever going to get changed. You guys, no matter how much you fight or march or to lobby for gun safety and gun laws to be stricter, think about who's in office and who's in charge. They get money in their pockets from all of that. The NRA is the biggest, corruptest freaking organization ever and richest. Oh my God, my head hurts when I cry. I'm an ugly crier too. So it's just, you go out and you just don't know what's going to happen, It's you could stay out of the water to stay away from sharks, right? But how do you stop your life? How do you stop your life? You can't. So my faith is really strong. And I understand that God has a plan for everything. I know that some of you are like, how can God, allow something like this? It's not God that's allowing this stuff. It's plain evil people that are just immersed in hate. And we've got somebody there in that office spewing all of that hate about people that don't look like him, people that have different skin color than him, that come from different countries. And he makes people that are a little bit nuts even more nuts, that have access to these weapons. And they lose their freaking minds, and they go out there and kill a whole bunch of people. And then if they die, they die. If they don't die, then they're martyrs. So I just try really hard to remember that I have faith in my God, and that if something were to happen, I don't want anything to happen to anybody that I love and care about and my fellow humans. I don't want that to happen, but I know in my heart that wherever I'm going is a better place. That's how I keep my faith and not try to be fearful. But sometimes you can't help yourself. So anyway, tonight's going to be one of those nights that we're going to eat, drink, and be merry, but not really drink because I don't drink. So we're going to just chill, watch probably Netflix, and just try to get ready for the week coming up here. Fantastic. So this is my gym buddy, my companion. He's here all the time with me when Scott goes to work and stuff. And then I got Mr. Chikorgi over here, passed out. Oh, he's way passed out. So, I love you guys. Peace. Please hold your family members and your friends close. Tell them you love them. Every day tell somebody that you love them, and just be safe out there, now that, this is like constantly happening, just know where the exits are and where you're at. Try to take cover,
one more thing before maybe I can say something. This also happened. The shooting in El Paso. It happened in an open carry state, where people can carry their gun in Walmart legally.
Yeah.
And think about this: that guy walked away unscathed, no tackling methods. Walked out with his hands behind his back and straight to a car. Very nice, subtly, and out he went. Now, nobody in that Walmart had a gun, which I find baloney. It's an open carry state. Most people have guns, and they'll carry them, especially in Texas. And two, why didn't we do something to that guy? Why wouldn't he get slammed and choked out? Why did Eric Garner get pulled over to the side for selling cigarettes and get choked out and died when this guy killed almost 30 or 20 something people and just walks out unscathed? Fine, he's cool. And it's to me, it's just a bunch of malarkey. I think it's wrong.
Well,
why not choke out that guy?
Well, because he was the white color.
I'll tell you, if I was in an open carry state and I had a gun, which I probably would in an open carry state, I would use it. Where are all those heroes at? Where are all you good old red state Texans?
I think they all panicked. I mean, you know what? Yes, it's an open carry. Maybe just at that moment, nobody was around him that had a weapon.
Maybe not.
Or you panic. You're with your family. Are you going to pull out your gun? I mean,
I would.
it's, well,
To
you
save
would.
people,
You're different.
I think I would.
You don't know what the situation was.
No.
But the whole fact of the matter, he walked out unscathed.
Put his hands in
Nobody,
the air and they didn't
the
even
cops,
tackle him.
cops didn't
Nothing.
rough him up or nothing.
Nothing.
They just took him out.
Pulled him to the side, and cuffed his hands, and took him in the paddy wagon. Bye. Now he's getting 3 squares in a bed, living the life of a murderer.
All I know is that we have a really screwed up mentality in law enforcement, and even in the government. Sure. Law enforcement.
That is government.
It's just there's no justice, there's no peace, there's no protection.
I'm white and I'm afraid of cops. That tells you something.
I am afraid of police officers. I'm not going to say all police officers are bad. I am not saying
70% of
that.
them.
So for all of you guys that want to badmouth me or put nasty comments out there, I'm going to delete them before they get posted. So there's a finger for you. I respect those that earn my respect, that wear the uniform. I myself, back in the late 80s, Evan was a baby. His dad was home with my kids one night, and I went out, and I think I've told the story. I went out to be with my girlfriends. Didn't drink a lot, had 2 drinks, didn't leave the bar to go to Denny's until I hadn't drank for about an hour and a half. We went to Denny's, which is a coffee shop, if some of you guys don't have that out there. We went for Denny's, sat there for 2.5 hours, and drank coffee and ate, nachos and chili fries and stuff like that, and all kissed each other goodbye, all girls. We all left, and I was getting ready to drive home. My mistake, I put my heater in the car on first because it was cold. I drive out of the driveway of the restaurant. I go, oh shoot. I put my lights on when I was already pulled out, and they were on me. I was going 2 miles an hour. I hadn't even built up speed yet. They pulled me over. Long story short, they harassed me for what I was wearing. I was wearing leggings and a blazer with like a silk top, and I had a car seat in the back seat of my van. I had paints that I used to paint magnets for the refrigerator, so I had ceramic paints and stuff. They told me that I was carrying prescription drugs. Why do you have prescription drugs in the back? I'm like, that's paint. They put one of those plastic ties on my arms and took me to the police station. Didn't let me call my husband. Now, mind you, they left my car on the side of the road, unlocked. They just left it there. Took me to the police station. Took all my ceramic paints, which were worth about $120, and they took them. Took me to the police station. Let me sit there. Couldn't call anybody. Then they finally said, "You can go now." And didn't give me my paints back, and I had to walk. I don't even know how many miles. It was a very long way. They wouldn't let me call my husband. I get home, and of course I've got, where the were you? And I'm like, I explained it to him, and he was like, I'm going to go and kick their ass. I'm like, you can't do that. But that is a young white girl in a mama van, my Aerostar Ford van with the car seat, not showing any skin, not drunk, nothing. They just felt like harassing me and throwing me in a cell all by myself. And what was that for? Calling me a whore. Why are you dressed like a whore? And I'm like, what do you mean? I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm like, I'm a mother and my kids are at home with their dad. Why aren't you home with your kids? You should be at home with your kids. And it was like, it was so fast that they put my hands in those Ziploc. Why didn't they put my hands in cufflinks? Who knows? I don't know.
Zip ties?
Zip ties, whatever. They put me on zip ties. And that was it. So why would, so now, since that happened to me, when my kids were younger, they used to get harassed constantly by the cops in their neighborhood because they had bald heads. So they were being mistaken for skinheads and troublemakers, gang members.
It's funny because I'm a Jew.
And then he's a Jew. Yeah, he's Jew, so he can't be a
That's
skinhead.
how you know how ignorant people are. What does Jew look like?
Yeah, nothing.
This. I'm a Jew.
Yeah, you're a Jew.
I'm a Jew.
Yep, you're half Jew.
I'm full Jew.
So, yeah, your mother gave birth to you, so you're a Jew.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I'm scared of them. They always seem to be not friendly, and always seem to be like the people in uniforms that I've come in contact with, or have seen them, how they're in contact with other people, makes me not very fond of them.
Right.
And anyways, this video is going over
32 minutes.
32 minutes.
Hey.
So, again, love, peace. You guys all take good care of yourselves. We love you. Bye.